everybody. Okay, today we're going to talk about doing an arpeggio. So we're going to start with a 4-fingered C arpeggio. The notes are going to be C, E, G, and C. So we're going to start by placing our thumb on the top C, so thumb, and then we're going to open our hand and place 2, 3, and 4 on G, E, and C, all at the same time, just like that. Now it's really important to place your thumb first and then 2, 3, 4 on, because this allows you to have the proper hand technique and also allows you to do it a lot faster. If you start with 4 and then you add 3 and then you add 2 and then you add 1, a lot of times our hand ends up looking like this. It's all cramped up. You can't really see it, but my hand is actually completely flat, and that's not what we want. So remember, we're going to place our thumb first and then 2, 3, 4 on all at once. Now, to start, we're going to play our 4th finger. And we're going to pull it up into our palm. You can see it's all the way down here. And you notice that my pinky went with it because 4 and pinky hang out together. They're best buds. So thumb on first, 2, 3, 4 on at once. Close 4th finger into your palm. And then close 3rd finger. And then close 2nd finger. And now we're going to close our thumb. And in order to close our thumb, we're going to bend it just slightly so that we can get really good pressure on the string. And when we close our thumb, we're aiming for this top part of our knuckle right there. So we're going to close, and we're going to float forward when we do that. So let's do it all from the beginning again. Thumb, 2, 3, 4 on. Now you notice that when my palm is facing down towards the soundboard, it allows my fingers to be on the string at the right angle. If my palm is facing the string, suddenly my fingers are pointing back towards me. And this doesn't allow me to have good tone or good sound quality, because what's going to happen is I'm going to do this, and I'm going to buzz on every single string because my other fingers are hitting the ones that are vibrating. So remember, thumb first, 2, 3, 4 on, our palm is facing the soundboard, and when we close all of our fingers, you notice that our hand doesn't move a whole awful lot, right? If we do this and we close our hand before our thumb has a chance to play, our thumb won't be able to get any good sound at all. So make sure when you're closing your hand, you're not moving your hand at all, okay? And when we come off with our thumb, it's lovely to give us a little float and reopen our hand. Now, if we want to do an ascending and a descending arpeggio, what we're going to do is play 4, play 3, play 2, and before we play our 1, we're going to replace all of our fingers back on. And you notice that my pinky is hanging out with my 4th finger again. So we'll do this together. 4, 3, 2, replace all, thumb. Perfect. Now, if we want to be fancy, we can do a 2-octave arpeggio. This is a really good thing to do. If we haven't done it in lessons yet, now is a really great time to try it. So remember, our thumb goes on first, 2, 3, 4 on all at once. It's going to be exactly the same until all we have left is our thumb. So let's close 4, let's close 3, let's close 2, and now all I have left is my thumb. This is where it changes. So we're going to cross under our thumb with our 3rd finger. You're going to place your 3rd finger on E. So now you should have your thumb here and your 3rd finger here. You notice there's a little bit of space. If they're like this, it will not work. Your thumb will not be able to close and you will sound terrible. So in order to avoid that, let's raise our thumb back up. 3rd finger's down here. We're going to close our thumb, and when we close our thumb, we have a little bit of motion so that we can actually pivot and land 2 and 1 on the strings, okay? So let's do that again. Thumb closes, pivot and land. Close, pivot and land. Okay, and this is a really good thing to practice over and over again to make sure that your 2nd finger and your thumb land on the G and the C easily every single time. Now we're going to play like normal. We're going to have 3, 2, and before we play our thumb, we're going to make sure 2 and 3 get back on the string. It's really important that you anchor before you play your thumb, okay? So don't play your thumb, come off the string, and then try and land 2 and 3. It's going to be really messy and hard to do. So we're going to go up the harp, replace, go back down. Now this is the fun part. We're going to cross over with our thumb, place thumb on C, try and do it as high as comfortably possible, and then play 3, and then replace 4, 3, 2, 1 on. Let's do that all at once. 4, 3, 2, cross under, replace, go back down, thumb on, all 4 fingers. Now the goal is when you're doing that for all of the strings to be very consistent sounding. So not only with tempo, but how loud you're playing them. So try not to let any strings pop by being extremely loud or abrasive. So let's play 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna do the whole thing again. Okay, so I'm gonna do it slow for you. 3, 2, 1. That's it for arpeggios. Make sure that you use a metronome. That's going to help you a lot. And if you have any questions, let me know. Happy harping!